All right, welcome back. Season 3, Episode 2. Welcome back to the Republic of Fox, the People's Republic. Absolutely. I might not have been elected, but I am still in charge. And as a result of being in charge, 2 shout-outs today. First to Boom Gaming. He wanted shout-outs to not 1, not 2, but 3 dog pets. Bully, Luna, and Queenie. And another shout out to Lumbago, Winnebago. He wanted a shout out because he killed a Gregory in a community. So Gregories, they have to be persecuted everywhere. That is the edict from the Republic of Fox. Like Gregories, they have to be persecuted because they are enemies of the state. They are traitors. So I will commend Lumbago, Winnebago. I don't know how you pronounce that guy's name. If it's not clearly in English, it's not going to get pronounced correctly. But I would give him a commendation. So the votes are in from the last episode, and we got 20 yays to 8 nays. So the yays win by a 71% majority. Now let me tell you, this is not Parliament. This is not elected government, but in the face of such unity in the War Council, we will go ahead and give them the ammo. So we're going to refine the rules a bit. If the War Council cannot come to at least a 60% majority, meaning that there is not a consensus, then as El Presidente of the Republic of Fox, I reserve the right to make the decision on behalf of a council at loggerheads with one another. There's your vocabulary word today, loggerheads. Alrighty, so we gotta give them the ammo. That's what the people of the People's Republic of Fox said. They want to give them the ammo. So we'll go ahead and give them the ammo. Nah, it's not a big deal. We can find ammo elsewhere. This Cleo mace is extremely beat up, however, and we have nothing to replace it with, so looks like we're just gonna have to throw it in and repair it the old-fashioned way. We do need to get a few more materials, though, in order to get this. This needs to be level 2, because we're restoring the injury penalty, the penalty health, but what we're not doing is actually curing the injury itself. Fuel is acceptable.
Coming over.
Very well.
Thanks.
My soft-hearted council, my soft-hearted war council has decided that you are worth 6 ammunition, which I believe is the largest rucksack size. I don't think that there might rarely be a 7, but if there is, then 6 for all intents and purposes is going the wrong way. 6 is going the wrong way. We need to go this way. It's all good. We can find more ammo. It's not a problem. This is that pathway I was thinking about. Man, it would suck if a group of bloaters just appeared there. There is no wiggle room. Minimal wiggle room. Maybe if there was one bloater and it was off to the side, but let's get rid of you real fast. I think I lost one of my headlights as a result of that. Let's not run him over, though. They're right down this little area here. Lucky them. Ammunition from the Republic of Fox.
Oh, hey there. Want to come in?
Be safe.
Such casual speech around the president. Not even a Oh, welcome, Mr. President. I'm surprised you people are... You want these people who are disrespectful? Here it
Thanks
is.
for taking care of that.
Look at that. They're acting like I'm their bootlick. Like, oh, you take care like I'm an errand boy.
Hey there, stranger. Come on in.
Oh, got him with the one hit there. Let's see what they have to sell now that they are an ally.
To do some trading.
Sure, sounds good.
Take the gasoline. But that's it. Let's check their skills. Hygiene. We're dirty. You know, we don't need hygiene.
So nice to see you.
Gardening. Already got that.
So nice to see you.
Wow, do they all have the same voice? These guys, this person, not only do they have gardening, but they're capped at 3 stars. Always beware of that when you're recruiting people. Make sure that they go up to 7 stars, because this person will be permanently trapped at 3 stars. Because they have the ghetto version of gardening. Well, they sucked, I guess, but you know what? I guess they get the ammo. Let's go ahead and put the fuel in the back. And let's see, where can we get some building materials? Building materials. Nothing. Nothing. All these sheds and no building materials. I guess what we can do is continue scouting towards this direction. And just reveal the buildings along the way there. Let's actually refuel. So we don't even want to recruit anybody from them, because like we don't need another person with gardening. And we also don't need hygiene, because you know, we're dirty. We don't need hygienics. Okay, how do I get out of here? Let's not go towards the Juggernaut. Kind of the opposite of what I want to do. So, I believe what we're going to be doing for random videos, which it's so funny that I'm talking about this since I have not been capable of following it. But I'll eventually get to it. Especially once my sleeping is back on track, which yesterday... I don't know why, but I just got the biggest second win after midnight. I was like, midnight came around, I was just wide awake. Like, I'm talking about, you know, let's go to the gym wide awake. Let's go, like, mop all the floors. Let's get, like, the carpet steamer out and just start cleaning up the entire house. Just super amounts of energy at about midnight. And I just completely blew past my sleeping point. Still woke up when I wanted to. This is parts. Yes, parts. Or, I'm sorry, materials.
Better make it stay down.
Okay. Let's get those building materials.
Damn.
Oh, we gotta bash our way in.
I hope nothing hurt.
Although, this guy has stealth, doesn't he? Yeah, we could have unlocked it, but... keep forgetting what skills my characters have.
Jackpot.
Pretty good. Got scraps of circuitry and a rucksack.
Man, I really hope somebody hears this and gets me out of this fucking jam.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Stomp it out. Anyways, so what we're probably going to do is I will probably play this alongside the original campaign of State of Decay 1, and then I'll do Lifeline, and then after that we will be out of State of Decay things to do in addition to the standard State of Decay content. After that, I'm probably going to do the Dead Space trilogy. Dead Space is a great game if you kind of want to get into the horror genre, but you don't know where to start because it's pretty scary, but it's not like oh my god, I'm going to like poop my pants scary. Mainly because your character is pretty strong, so it's like if the bad guys are scary, well you can like shoot them and make them go away. It's not like games like Amnesia: The Dark Descent where your character is like basically helpless and it's like you're just going to have to deal with it. You have to run away and use like the game's mechanics to escape. Horror games where you cannot fight back at all, I tend to find to be dramatically more frightful than horror games where you can fight back. Especially when you can fight back with good effect. All these warehouses, or not warehouses, all these little sheds are just full of like miscellaneous stuff. None of them have any like major components. They don't have anything like, they don't have what we're looking for in them. I feel inconvenienced. I'm inconvenienced by this. Barrel in the distance. Not a big deal, though. Ah, here we go. This looks a lot more promising. Let's try to sneak away. This guy really doesn't gain any benefit from fighting anymore, yeah. His skills are maxed out, so
I should really enjoy the peace and quiet while I can.
any fighting he does is kind of overkill at this point. This will probably be chemicals. Yep. Tank of fuel wouldn't hurt. I'll take any fuel I can get. Or a bandage.
Better not have to run carrying all this.
And that is apparently the thing that put me into the encumbered state. Those chemicals must be really heavy. Yeah, 11. They're basically 1 pound each. Yep, they're super heavy. Good. And I'm guessing this also has materials? Yes, it does. Let's drop both this off and the chemicals to reduce our carry. Alright, now we have maxed out stealth, which means we get the very rapid stealth executions.
Oh yeah, this place could come in real handy as an outpost.
Which is very useful. It makes stealth executions a lot more efficient, makes them quite a bit more... I mean, the stealth executions are always viable, but now, because they're so fast, it makes them a very good solution to efficiently removing zombies without fighting more enemies than you want to. This is probably the one that has the materials in it. It was. Where is the fourth item? Ah, there it is. I should probably shoot a few zombies too and just try to get that last bit of shooting skill out of the way. We're not going to be okay for a while. We're just going to be okay in general. That's what happens when you elect, quote-unquote, Fox as your supreme leader. We're going to have no deaths. No deaths. That's what it's going to be. This is going to be the super playthrough. I know I got one comment that people are hoping for a lot of deaths, but I'm hoping for the opposite. Like, we're going to clear this, no problem. Was that a feral? I thought I heard its unique heavy breathing. Okay. Why don't we just check out that local disturbance and see what that person wants? Maybe he's here to pay tribute to his leader. Only one way to find out, though, and that is to say hello.
I think I've tracked that person and found my mace to a few possible places.
Of all the things you could care about, Xavier, it's a stick. A stick with spikes at the end of it.
Hey, anyone! I need help right fucking now!
Nah. You'll be good. Oh no, he'll be abandoned. Let me guess, I'm not going to be able to drive it through here. I'm going to go slightly off-road. Okay, good, we can clear the fence. Why didn't I help that guy, you may wonder? Because I have more important things to do. And helping him is not a factor in those important things. He just inconveniences me, that's the problem. Like, you know, they go get, like, cornered by zombies when I have free time. Very nice. We can park. Oh, come on, we gotta park just right. There we go. Like civilized people. You see that right in the lines? You know, even in the post-apocalyptic world of State of Decay 2, we can still park nice and in between the lines. And once again, I forgot that you can just transfer stuff into the base. It's all good, though.
I gotta watch the noise.
Get this stuff in the base. That's fine, because we're about to upgrade something. That should put our materials back to normal. I almost don't want to use... Well, it's only one box of seeds, so it's really not that big a deal, but this one is not worth it because multiplying the food by 100% will give us 2 food, but it costs 1 food, so we would not gain anything. Is that a screamer? Shoot a few zombies real quick and see if we can get that final skill point. All these buildings here, but none of them are particularly appetizing. Come on, give me that final skill. Then we can have our first completely maxed out character. Yeah, well, that's what we need. We need a sign to tell us that the road goes in a circle, because we can't clearly tell that. Anyways, didn't give us what I was hoping to get, so... maybe we can burn out that infestation? Try to, like... Oh my gosh, just stop doing that. Stop doing that. What are our incendiaries looking like? Looking like pretty much nothing. What would it cost to make some? 4 fuel? Not feeling 4 fuel. How about instead we just... With the bolt crafting maker... We'll just get some bolts. And remove them the old-fashioned way. We can bring some firecrackers, that wouldn't hurt. Some flares, that's also fine. And this will work fine too, because we'll shoot them to build up our skill and max the character out. So, you know, it's all going to work out. know, these kind of look like giant Lego blocks. These, like, massive concrete blocks. That's what they remind me of, at least. Like, you thought Duplo were the biggest types of Legos? Well, no, these giant... Am I stuck? Come on! Oh my gosh. Oh, we're free. We're free. We did it. Oh man. You know what? I should just kill that guy. Or he'll kill himself. I bolt back real quick. Because those guys just, they don't seem to despawn. They just seem to stay there forever. Look at, interesting, you notice that the zombies, the density is a bit low. Not that I'm complaining, but it's an interesting observation. The density is quite low. Oh, that's very nice. This area isn't really all that steep. We can just drive around it as we will. Right here is close enough. What? I said stomp him out. Don't jump over him. This isn't Mario.
I need a rest.
So are they in? What? They just disappeared. Okay. That's just fine. Fine, you can just disappear. I didn't want to fight you anyways. I didn't want EXP from the infestation anyways.
Maybe we can trade this to someone.
Wow, that was a complete miss. There we go. Come on, I want my maxed out skill. And they're making me work for it. Look at all these people who died because they weren't part of the Republic of Fox. Could have lived if they had joined me, but... And I don't want to hear about anything but, oh, they died before I arrived. They should have known. Box mine? I mean, I guess. This guy looks like he just kind of died chilling out. Oh, you can knock this stuff around? So you can knock the barbecue around, but not these canisters. And definitely not these plastic chairs. Barbecue, yes. Plastic chairs, no. Can I knock this over? No, you can't knock that over. Barbecue, you can just kick it around like it just ragdolls away, but... Plastic chairs and stacked up beer bottles? No. Doesn't work that way. Alright, so what do we want to do? Let's go scout up here. Kind of weird, there's actually like no specific objective going on right now. Like, we're okay on supplies. Obviously, we could do with a little bit more, but... What we really need is another person to change bases. And we're not taking those homebodies. Those guys had terrible skills. And it just feels like a waste to not do something during the daylight, but... Well, I guess we'll just go out and scout. Maybe hit a few... Maybe if we find a gas station or something to expand our fuel supply. Wait, we missed the building. Oh no, rocks. My worst enemy. Okay, yeah, so there's some buildings over there we need to reveal. Ah, we found a plague art. That's good to know.
Plague zombies in all directions. Better be careful.
Okay. So now we know that we've got 2 plague arts nearby, so they're going to be ripe for a strike if we can get the demolition. I mean, we could call in our free independence trader, and that means we could get the pyro launcher. That's definitely an option. I recognize this area. This is where I did testing on the Zed Hunter video. This is the same place that I chose to try out the bloater gas for the first time. We got 3 here, so this is actually a really good strike area for using the scent block. Now that I know there's 3 here, perhaps we should go do that. Destroy 3 of them. To do that, we're going to need a pyro launcher and potentially some extra ordnance as well. It's always good to come with more than you need than to not have enough. That is not a ramp. It looks a little too steep. And the ramp is right here. Oops. Wait, we gotta park nicely. There we go. Military zombie. No! Can't shoot him. Oh, that didn't count? What the heck is happening? It's like going crazy on me. I also noticed none of my allies are here to help.
I just want to go on record that some people are really getting on my nerves.
Oh, Ladislaus, starting up problems with Xavier as usual. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's call in Independence Pack, call for an Independence Trader.
Somebody's here to make a deal.
Do we have anything we want to sell? Yes, we do. Stop moving.
What do you say to a bit of bartering? Okay.
I say a little bartering. Bartering. So we want, not the Star Shank, but the Pyro Launcher. And we want as much ammo as we can get. And that's probably about it. The other weapons, they wound up being a bit lackluster. Sell that stuff. What extra ordnance do we have? We obviously need one of these. The box mine, I don't think we can actually use that. And I might make a few pipe bombs. Probably one group of pipe bombs. How much do they cost? Oh, they only cost 2 ammo? Okay, I'll make one group. 2 groups. I think that's good enough. Just in case we need to finish them off. let's use up one of these like really cruddy medicine things. And let's get it. Can I do one of these? Yes, I can. Takes 10 minutes though, due to our low morale, but... Okay, so where do we want to start? Maybe here, here, and then here? And then we'll claim one of these as an outpost. Which one do we want to claim? Well, first let's see, what are these buildings? It's an auto repair, a tartan mart. So we'll probably convert this one into a... So also I need to... So it's a moldy garage, Seconds Auto Repair, and a tartan mart. Those are the names of the locations. So let's strike this one first. Double check my equipment. It looks good. Fuel. Grab another can real quick. Let's see, do we need to fuel it up right now? Yes, we do. I like it when they keep the play guards close together.
Anybody want to swing by and help me out here?
Tell you what, the answer is maybe. Bet you're expecting I'd say no, but we might be able to recruit him, so the answer is maybe. But we're not putting him in front of El Presidente Fox's needs. We gotta follow the law. Like, this is where you drive. You drive on this side of the road. Like, we're like lawful evil. That's our alignment.
We're doing great.
Turn on the scent block.
Okay, time for a close encounter. Now that works great! Damn it! It's gotta keep at it! Lay her down!
Okay, we'll come back for it. Reload. Yes, you have to reload every one of them manually. So that was the Tartan Mart. Next up will be Seconds Auto Shop. Which probably won't have a... Let's make sure there's no rocks that we accidentally ram. This fence seems like it was slightly buried. That's the end of that one. While it's reloading, mark the third. How's our ammo looking? More than enough to get rid of the last one.
Stay quiet. We'll move on.
Get a better angle on it. So Pharaoh finally decided to join the party.
That's one way Drucker won't give us any more trouble.
Let's not blow my vehicle up. Lost track of him. There we go. We did damage the vehicle a little bit with that reckless fire, but fortunately I stopped myself. So that's where the first one was, the Tartan Mart. I'm gonna claim the Tartan Mart just to help manage our food a little bit better. Fortunately, due to the last season, we discovered even more ways to efficiently destroy plague hearts. And the good old pyro launcher wound up coming out very high on the list of removal methods.
Damn.
Wait a second, I can unlock it. But first, can we claim this? Yes, we can. Let me loot the plague heart first. I don't know, something crazy will happen. Good. Repair kits. More samples, always good. Strong pills. Just convert it.
The outpost is up
Okay,
and
good. The
running.
plague heart stays. You never know. You never know when something weird is going to happen. Let's go back to regular combat scale. Throw all this in. Go ahead and equip that weapon just because why not? Check the back of the ambulance. Great stuff.
Pretty heavy.
Okay, next we'll go to Seconds Auto Repair. We also want to check this military checkpoint because we'll probably get another gun there. Maybe we'll get one of those World War II guns that everyone is talking about. Wait, we need to put this in the back. There we go. Weapons handling. Probably would be more useful if I used weapons that could actually break down, but I don't. Civilian Uzi, which is really awful. That's not a great weapon. I mean, it's not an awful weapon, but
Whip this. No way.
it's not an impressive weapon. Okay, let's head back over here and dump this stuff off. The stuff out of the back.
That's a lot
That
of
I
stuff.
want to stay. Got a few bloaters here. Oh, he's so slow. Put this stuff away. And now we can go to the final plague heart, which was at the moldy something. The moldy... Well, no, I don't. I see it. The moldy something.
Really wants us to play nice.
Moldy garage.
I'd line up every jackbooted red talon thug against the wall in a heartbeat.
Sounds like Kathy has a chip on her shoulder for the red talon. I mean, like, she never really explained, like, what the red talon did. Like, what, they forced her to work? Like, so they forced her to work. Is that really something worth going bonkers over? I mean, if they, like, whipped her and beat her or something, that'd be something else, but she never really described it that way either. They just said that they worked her possibly unfairly.
That's a lot of
Okay, gotta
stuff.
put some stuff in the back. Also gotta deal with this guy. They stripped those weapon parts finally. Let's get them on another one. Oh wait, it's inside here. Might check for materials. Ah, I forgot to store something in the back of the trunk. This in and that. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a rucksack of materials. That's pretty much all I'm gonna... Unless there's something really amazing, we probably won't grab anything else.
Sweet.
Ruck.
I need some help here. Can anybody hear me?
Maybe we get a second ruck. Machete?
That's a lot of stuff.
Machete could be useful. I'll hang on to that. Where's the fourth one at? Already looted that one. Oh, here it is. Parts. Leave it behind. Okay, I guess we're gonna carry this. And time to return home after a successful mission. If we were in Rome, I would receive a triumph on the way home, which was a Roman celebration for a victoriously conquering general, where the term triumph comes from. There's the Pharaoh. Too far away to matter, though. Man, day 2, we've already taken a solid chunk out of those plague arts. I mean, there's typically between about 18 and typically about 16 to 18 of them, but still, knocking 3 of them out in such a short time frame, definitely quite nice. What are we doing on meds? We can still put more in. This guy's gonna he's gonna swap out.
Stop with someone.
So we may as well just go all the way and just drop all this stuff off. Get back to this.
Run carrying all this.
Throw that in. Probably swap weapons as well to get it repairing. Let's have him use the Halligan tool. These guys are still injured. Please Ladislaw. Since he needs to get closer to becoming leader. I mean, he's not the true leader. I'm the true leader, but he's going to be my viceroy.
Hey out there.
Someone in town with really good stuff, which means he is one of the mysterious traders. Is it really the weekend? How much time do we have left? 15 minutes? I guess we'll go do it then, because I was hoping that this would be just a random character who needed help, but no, that's like specific. So, do we have anything that we want to sell to him? Yes, we do. We want to sell this and this. I don't think we want to sell any of that. Or any of that. Okay, so the rest of the stuff I'm either undecided upon or I don't know, so we'll just assume the answer is no. I don't want to sell that stuff. got fuel. Let's call it the second one because this is a more distant journey. Even though the fuel economy on this one is pretty decent. And let's also call in a repair kit. Even though I feel like we won't need it, let's just get the vehicle in good shape for a long distance journey. Okay, time for the notoriously difficult to navigate. Got to stay on the road for the most part, Drucker County terrain. Am I able to go through? Can I get the straight line treatment, or is it? No, it's extremely mountainous. So we cannot do it that way. We will have to drive along the road, it seems. Look how, like, rocky and mountainous it is. I like the aesthetic of Drucker County. I like the way it looks, but very inconveniencing to drive along. Can we get him? Oh, we got him. Ladislaw greatly improved in standing. We going the right way? Yes, we are. At least it's daytime. You can see the road very nicely. Of course, there's got to be wreckages everywhere to add spawn-ins. Keep things interesting, I guess. We're gonna take a right or a left. If only we had the survey car, then we would have the ability to reveal some of these buildings along the way more easily. Let me get rid of that custom marker that's distracting me. Get this gas station. Nope, didn't get close enough. And people need to be better drivers. Like, I don't care if it's the zombie apocalypse. You need to, like, get your wreckage out of my way so I don't have to, like, swerve around everything. You know, if they let us drive, like, some kind of, like, tractor that could just ram some of these vehicles out of the way, I would absolutely, even if it hogged a huge amount of fuel, I would just go around and just remove some of these just so that I'd be more easily able to drive lazily. The good news of a long-range drive is it should split up the freak spawns a good bit. The game should kind of struggle to figure out where I'm going, and as a result, will not know where to generate enemies.
Okay.
Let's reveal this building.
Where's that plague heart hiding?
Need to find a clear area to refuel. Right around here looks pretty good. Go ahead and do it. Alright, we're good to go. And we're not that far away, we're right there basically.
Trade. Just come on by. We got some deals.
Tell you what, you're not gonna have better deals than this mysterious trader. Unless you're an independence dealer, then I could buy more ammo. Okay, let's swing by and see if we can reveal them. Probably not that one. Looks like a storage yard for... What the heck? What did I hit? Absolutely nothing. We just kind of like magically hit something. That was really weird. Good thing we repaired the vehicle. Got a plague heart over there. Is it this one? Nope. Probably this one then.
Right now. Someone needs a hand.
Looks like we're going to have to get out and check on foot.
No deadheads left around here.
Okay, so he wasn't in here.
Doesn't look like much here.
Okay, so we just didn't get close enough.
Yeah, that's locked.
Really?
I gotta take that fat freak out before it gets too close.
Sure, why not? Go for the headshot on him. Doesn't make any noise that way. Oh my god, all the doors are locked.
Nice. Real graceful. Let's do some business.
Okay.
Alrighty, first let's sell our junky backpacks. Retraining manuals. Xbox. Looks like it actually doesn't have as good as stuff to sell as I was hoping. Yeah, just the BML, which is actually kind of a not great weapon. These aren't bad weapons, but we don't need them. I don't know if I want to invest in retraining manuals yet. They're kind of like the final like thing for really polishing a character up. They don't have any medium vehicle kits, which is what our car is, so interesting. And of course this trader is on the exact other side of the world. That was a disappointing trader. Where'd our vehicle go? Alright, well, that sucked. Let's reveal the plague heart before we go. Remove our custom marker. Plague heart. It's that medical tent. I've never had a plague heart in a medical tent. Look, we can actually see it from the... You can actually see it from the car right there. I've never had one occupy a medical tent before. And the way back. Very exciting. Love these long drives. I actually do not like driving in real life. That's something that... I don't mind going out on drives, but I don't like driving long distances. Once I drove from way down the south of the United States up to the capital, and that really sucked. I did not enjoy that drive at all. Reveal another plague heart. This is another potential strike area, because That one's a little bit far away, but you know, if we're able to efficiently remove the plague hearts, we still might be able to make that, especially with a fast car. That building you can see in the distance, I believe that's like the hospital in the area. It's like a super huge hospital too. I'm surprised it didn't wind up being a base. We're just gonna keep going forwards. Daylight is holding out, which is nice. I think this is the right way. I mean, technically the road goes in a giant loop, so both ways are technically correct. Wait, did we miss our road? No, we didn't. I feel like I'm like trying to find a place in real life. I'm constantly looking at my GPS. Let's not run this guy over.
Hello? Is anybody out there? I could use some help.
So apparently there were some leaks on potential stuff for the new map for Return to Trumbull Valley, showing that there would be new facilities, new perks, new characters, and whatnot. Not sure if it's true or not.
What's the package for you guys?
Especially because Undead Labs says that they aren't very far in the production of Return to Trumbull Valley. I didn't study the leak in great detail either, but from what I scanned, it didn't look like there were any like really insane facilities, but at the same time that might not be everything, and also the leak might be false information. The leak was posted on the State of Decay 2 Reddit. How close are we? Oh, wait, we're almost there. Let's get unstuck first. Oh god, it's a bunch of screamers. Oh, I got him before he could scream. Sounds like he's got an RTX Stormbringer.
Not today.
Making a ton of noise.
How's it going?
Oh. Oh, man.
For some trading.
All right.
Oh, man. Gimme, gimme.
We struggled today, so someone doesn't have to tomorrow.
Wow, it's like, it's exactly what I said it was. You know, like, oh, they won't have good stuff unless it's specifically an Independence Day trader. Do I want to buy a second one of these? They're only 250 influence. Let's just buy it, because then I can just pull the ammo out of it. Tank of fuel.
Worse.
Snacks. Snacks. In a tank of fuel. Snacks. Let's refuel real quick. So although the mysterious trader was a bit disappointing, we made up for it with the surprise Independence Day trader. Now we can head home. Get the ammo out. Put this episode to rest. Looks like the vehicle condition is worsening as the smoke has gone from white to black. Let's not run these guys over.
We're gonna be overwhelmed here without some backup.
Nearby survivors still need help. You know what? That's just too bad. Now I gotta drive the long way because a bloater interfered with me. But it's all good because we got a lot of work done today. We did a lot of damage. We're gonna drive real nicely. We're gonna like park in. We gotta straighten up. There we go. Right in the lines. Like civilized people. First, let's transfer all this into the base. Yeah, I want to try the new feature to pull. There it is. Y to unload. There we go. Look at that. An extra roll of 40 plus a spare gun if we need it.
Knock, knock, I'm home.
Light on the juggernauts. Have you noticed that? There's no juggernaut spawns near the base. No, not the backpack. What are you doing? Put all this stuff away. Let them change weapons. Take the Halligan tool. Put this whack. The BFG. Let's go ahead and arm this, actually. And have it reloaded. Very nice. Oh yeah, wait, Ladislaw is our leader, so he actually gets to close the episodes out. How fortunate. Let's get this off the screen. Really, there's a infestation. Let's just look out the window and we can see it. It's that house right there. We have neighbors. Wow, we have neighbors now. People have actually moved into our little neighborhood. I really am El Presidente Fox. Like, we've got citizens. We've got citizens in our neighborhood. Anyways, we got a ton of stuff done today. The vote stood. I don't think I'm going to hold a vote for anything right now, unless there is something interesting. Let's check our quests. That's not worth voting over. These guys, there's not enough time to save them, so we're not going to vote with them. Mysterious Trader, Survivor Activity. And these guys, I can't decline them. So, like, there's really nothing to vote about them because this quest is just going to stay there forever, basically. So, nothing to vote about this time. No War Council vote. Which means I should be able to record a second episode tonight and have it uploaded earlier tomorrow. Anyways, we got a ton done. We burned 3 plague guards down, and we only used the pyro launcher. No interference from any other weapon, so you just got to see the pure effectiveness of the pyro launcher. Extremely good. I would say it's probably the top two ways of destroying them is bloater plague clouds and the pyro launcher. The top 2 ways to. I think it's better than C4. I think C4, you gotta enter, plant it, get out, detonate it, go back in, plant it, get out, detonate it. This is much, much easier. It's just fire and forget, gets the job done. It can have the disadvantage of you need to rearm the ammo, but if you can get the fireworks crafting station, the mod that lets you just build the fireworks ammo, then that is completely resolved. But thus far, I think those are the 2 best ways to destroy them. So we got those 3 plague guards destroyed, picked up an outpost along the way. Disappointed by a mysterious trader that was no good. But on the other hand, we got a lucky independence trader. Very, very nice. Very worth the price of buying them since you get so much influence from destroying them. Still need another person, need a fourth person. But that's what happened to there. Ladislaw. There we've got the person everyone hates in the group. We've got Xavier. Ladislaw, almost ready to be leader, about 70% the way there. But that's that. Like this episode if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of K2 content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.